Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, I'm Stan the Movie Man. This is your WIMZ.com movie review. This week, Super 8 was the film you went to WIMZ.com and told me to go see. It is the story of a group of kids back in the late 70s who make Super 8 movies. They're making a zombie movie in this small town in Ohio. But as they are shooting a night scene at a train station, a pickup truck drives onto the tracks and causes the train to derail in a gigantic way. And something on board the train escapes. They find the guy driving the truck. He's still alive, barely. And they know him as one of their teachers from their school. And he tells them not to tell anybody what they've seen, to run away. If anybody finds out they were there, they will be hunted down and killed, and their families killed as well. There are various other dynamics going on as well. Joe, who is the makeup and special effects person on this movie, is played by Courtney. In the film, his mother has died 4 months earlier in a plant accident at the local steel mill. His father is Jackson, played by Kyle Chandler, and he is a sheriff's deputy and is really not prepared to be a single father. There's also a young lady named Alice, played by Elle, and she is from the wrong side of the tracks. Her father, Lewis, played by Ron Eldard, is in part involved in the accident that led to Joe's mother dying. The film is really, really good. It has an enormous number of elements going on at the same time, and yet director J.J. Abrams is able to juggle these various elements very effectively. You have the emotional element of Joe and Jackson dealing with the loss, the devastating loss. You have Joe, who is crushing on Alice pretty hard, and you have the anger that Joe's dad feels towards Alice's dad. And you have this weird thing going on in town where the power disappears, the lines from the poles vanish, and dogs are running off and being found county over. People are disappearing, stuff's being destroyed. 28 microwaves disappear out of this one person's store, and the engines are being ripped out of cars. There's something on this train can manipulate electromagnetic fields, and it turns out that when the military shows up, they are, of course, the bad guy of the piece. Now, it's easy to make the military the bad guy in these things, and I know there has to be a bad guy. The military being the villain is kind of tired. It's been done. There are also some questions I have about the train derailment itself. If that doesn't happen, the movie doesn't happen, and I quite frankly question how it happened. It's not, while you see it happen, it doesn't make any sense how it happens. I'll just leave it at that. In all, however, the film is very good. There's action, there's creepiness, there's a lot of humor. The kids in the movie are a hoot as they're making this zombie picture. Stick around for the closing credits because you get to see the finished product of their Super 8 movie during the closing credits. It's also very sweet and creepy and spooky and exciting, and it is very Spielbergian because he is one of the producers, and this film is being compared is being called this generation's E.T., but this E.T.'s got quite an attitude. I suggest you go see it. It is a lot of fun. For those of us who are a little older, it will bring back some memories because of the soundtrack. I'm giving it 5 guitars. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review, as well as to vote on the movie I'll see next time. If you have any questions, feel free to send them to me at stanthemovieman@att.net. You can also follow me on Twitter @MovieManStan. Till next time, see ya.